respect. Billy was really big on respect, especially if you was young and you were talking to somebody older. And one time we got called out to the juvenile detention center, and they had a young man who wasn't from Texarkana. He was from somewhere else. And obviously, wherever he was from, they acted a little differently than they do in Texarkana. And when Billy went in to talk to him, he became disrespectful. And I know because I was standing right next to him. And Billy gave him a lesson in etiquette that lasted about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, but he caught on real quick. And Billy wrapped his hand gently around his, was it his throat or his shoulder? I think it was his throat. And pushed him up against the wall and explained to him the facts of life. And now, of course, I wouldn't tell him about that story, Billy, if the statute of limitations hadn't run out already. I'm quite sure they can't do anything to you anymore. But the other thing about Billy Jones is that I won't tell you he's the hardest working guy I've ever met in my life, but I want to tell you that bless his mother, because she did a wonderful job of raising Billy Jones. Billy Jones, the first 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years I was here, I watched him work 6 days a week. He was always working. If there was something, Billy Jones worked for everything he ever had in his life. I mean, he was the hardest working guy. I'm not saying he did manual labor. No, but he put in a lot of hours. I mean, he put in a lot of hours out there, and I mean, he just the work ethic. If you ever just pay attention, Billy Jones didn't have to actually tell you something to teach you something. You could just watch Billy Jones. His work ethic was enough that you could look at him. He worked for everything he owned. There's no doubt. I mean, he set an example by his actions rather than his words. He had a tremendous work ethic. The other thing I can tell you about Billy Jones, and these are all facts, is he's lucky. There's no doubt, based on the woman sitting next to him. He has impeccable taste in women. But he's very lucky, I know, because not only because Diane's sitting next to him, because I played cards with him every weekend for the last 7 years, and he doesn't ever lose. He always walks out with money. Somebody else, you know. So obviously he's lucky, without question. But there's just not a whole lot you can say bad about, well, you could, but not here, about Billy Jones. I'm going to miss Billy Jones. I made sergeant about 10 years ago, and he's been a sergeant longer than anybody else in the history of this police department. He's been a good man. He's always treated me well. He's got a table full of peers and friends that are sitting at that table over there, all law enforcement. John White, who's known him probably longer than all of us, but the bottom line is, you're not going to be able to replace Billy Jones at Texarkana, Arkansas Police Department. That's not ever going to happen. They will talk about Billy Jones from this day forward. We're going to talk about Jones from the rest of the night, I can guarantee you. Over in the privacy of that table, if you want to hear some real good stories, just come sit over there. But Billy Jones is the kind of guy that you just can't forget. They're going to hang a photograph of him at the police department, but they don't need that photograph for people like me, John Nowes, Denise Wilder, Ron Hudson to remember Billy Jones. We don't need a picture. We have our own memories, without question. Billy, I could stand here all night and talk about you. I could tell you a couple of jokes. I'm real good at stand-up comedy. But I just want to tell you that I appreciate everything you did. I appreciate your service. I know I appreciate your friendship more than all of that. Like I say, he's always treated me well. We wish you the best of luck. We wish you the best in every endeavor that you decide to take in the future. I know you're not ready to go back to work yet, but trust me, retirement doesn't last forever. Sooner or later, you're going to have to go do something. And I'm sure sooner or later, Diane's going to want you out of the house. I don't know what it is about women, but they say, oh, yeah, stay home. And after you're home for about a week or two, they say, okay, now go away. But Billy, truly, my heart is yours. I appreciate everything you've done. Congratulations on your retirement, and many happy years to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And may I ask this question? How many of you here have truly been able to understand Billy in a complete conversation immediately when you start the conversation? That's what I thought. No one. Miss Nadine. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I come in. Let's give Miss Nadine a He talks about, what, 150 words a minute or so. He's a fast talker, and you got to really listen. And then if you don't catch it the second time, you're in trouble, because he is truly a fast talker. And I understand. Normally, when you go to a funeral service or something, this is not a funeral service of the time. They give you a few minutes to say some words. I was going to allow my oldest sister to come. They have on the program 2-minute remarks or something like that, but she cannot talk 2 minutes, so I don't know. Can you talk 2 minutes? Okay, I'm going to allow Brenda to come and just share a word, whatever is on her heart to say to Billy, and speak in the behalf of the other siblings, and I will pull her if she's too long.
He always wants to be in charge. I'm in charge. I just want to tell Billy on behalf of me and the other siblings that we are so proud of you. I too have known Billy all of his life, through all of the good and the bad. He is a great person. I love him dearly. We don't always get along, but he is my brother. But we are so proud of you. I mean, just beyond words, beyond words. He is really, truly, what you see is what you get. And I tell my mom all the time, she did a great job. We fuss about him all the time, and you know, because we kind of think he's the favorite. But that's just between us. But I just want to say we love you. We're proud of you. I mean, I'm so jealous. I am, because he's younger than me, and I wanted to be first. But you know, this is him. I mean, I'll accept it. You know, great job. Love you, bro.
And ditto. And I want to say this to you, Sergeant Gooch. I agree with you totally about Billy being a hard worker and etc. And Billy probably had, I'm sure, do you have the first dollar you ever made? It's a possibility that he has the first dollar that he's ever made in his life. This one is for Diane, because he really can save money too. If you look in his wallet, he irons his $100 bills out. And he rolls them in a little bitty thin section like this that you really don't know they're in the wallet. Oh, she knows. I'm sorry. She knows. He can really save some money. So in all of that work, he had an opportunity to, he's a tight wad with his money, etc. But he's a really great fellow. So real quickly, I know it's not on the program. It's not on the program. Anyone want to say something in about 1 minute? Oh, Earl? Oh, come on up, come on up. Come on, Earl. All right, Earl. I'm seeing you. Come on, Earl. Billy arrested you.
I was made to get up by the class of 1977. That's the only reason why I'm standing up here. But I just got a few things I want to say. I mean, Billy, we go way back. And you know, in high school, Billy was going to be a police because he didn't get in no trouble. So, but anyway, we just want to congratulate you, Bill, from the class of 1977. Everything. You got a lot of us out of a lot of jails, me especially, so you did a good job. So, is this the last retirement party? The next one I want to go to? It is. Okay. But anyway, man, we just want to congratulate you, man. 1 minute.
Okay. Come on. This is the baby girl. I want to say something. Alicia Keys.
Okay, we had a speech prepared, but the son left it at home, but it's going to come from the heart. You got it? Okay. So I remember my first day from back in the day when my sister was here because I have to talk about you. So he used to always say, Nikki, you better call your sister, because if you don't, I'm going to call the PB on her. I'm going to send over the police on her, get her. So I couldn't get any boys in high school. Oh, they did police. Oh, they did police. So, but I enjoyed him being in school, being in the hallways with me, walking around, because I was a good kid. And I could skip class with him. I was a great kid. He loves me most. He loves me most. So I do appreciate for all the things that you have done for me in college and sticking by my side through what I didn't know what I was going to do, CNA, including that. So I just appreciate you, and I think that you're a great man. Love you.
Last story, and then I'll allow Billy to come. This is a true story. Everybody said all the good things, but you really don't know how Billy got in law enforcement. So I need to really share the true story, how Billy got into law enforcement. This is the true story. I love my mother dearly, but I got to tell the true story how Billy got in law enforcement. David Elijah can attest to this. We were, at my house, we always liked to play ping pong, table tennis. We made our own table and everything. Billy loved it dearly. And I don't even know if he plays today. He thinks he's the best in the world, but I never shall forget Iron Mountain Neighborhood Center. They had recreation equipment in there, and there were some older guys. Billy was a little shorty. There were some older guys that came to Billy and said, you know what? We know how you like to play ping pong. We're going to break into the center, and if you look out for us, we'll give you all of the ping pong balls that we get out of the center. True story. I'll tell you, this is a true story. Mom had always told us that if you ever go to jail, just tell them to keep you, because you don't want to come home. It was getting dark that day, and my balls, I was still playing ping pong on the side of the house. The ball was wearing out. I said, where's Billy with the new ping pong balls? Billy didn't show up. It got dark. Mama said, where's Billy? I said, I don't know. We get a call from the police department. Billy's in jail for looking out while they were getting to break into the city. He was a lookout guy. So they got Billy down, and Mom said, y'all go down and get Billy. I said, oh my God, I'm the oldest. That means I got to get it too. We go down, Billy's sitting in the... They got Billy sitting here, I guess, interrogating Billy or something. I don't know, he's in the room. He's nervous and everything. And we walk in, and they say, okay, well, we're going to release you. You go home. Billy said, I don't want to go home. He said, I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I was sitting in the back seat. I said, I don't want to go home either. I don't want to go home. This is a true story. Am I telling Mom? We get home, the house is dark. I said, maybe Mom's not at home. The house is dark. Mama's sitting in the dark. Everything off. I mean, it's dark. I mean, dark in the house. I said, oh, maybe we're going to get in and get to go to bed. Get in the house. I heard something squeal like, you know, Chuck Norris or somebody. My mom jumped up out of the chair. Did a karate chop. Billy went back out the door. I ran back. Went to the bedroom and locked the door. Pushed the bed up to the door. I heard somebody outside. I won't do it again. I know you won't. I know you won't. I won't do it.